No, they already have.
Obviously, I'm not being super serious about it, but it would be pretty amazing.
They need more damage.
Estes, keep up within the team fight there. Moskov is right. You are completely on fire, Matthew.
Yeah, I did my research. I know about this. But yeah, two very strong calls. You know what? I cannot think of a better way to end this whole MPL season 2. Two really strong teams going up against another.
I like both of these.
What do you think?
I like both of these lineups. I can't predict anymore. You're gonna call me, and I'm gonna be jinxing it, so I'm not gonna.
All right, Pseudo, very quickly.
I'm gonna give this to Evos SG.
All right, let's see who is gonna come back. Let's see who is gonna bring home the title. Will Saiyan Reborn stay true to their name and rebuff in Game 5? Or will Evos Singapore come in with the roar of the lion and bring home the title? We are into the epic Game 5, the epic finale. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is gonna be an epic ending.
5 seconds.
All right, we are into game, the final one. Blue side, Malaysian squad, Saiyan Reborn going up against the red Evos Esports Singapore. Turtles on the top side here. And as we get into the game, the final 15 minutes that is left. You better cheer for the rest of your teams. You better write in the comments your predictions because we have eyes on you.
5 games. No one ever expected this. You can hear the crowd cheering for both teams. But now both teams playing passive. No more mistakes. This is for every single team. Imagine you are playing for 30.
This is exactly $31,000 US.
It's a pretty expensive MobileLegends game.
It is everything that's coming down here. It has been what a journey for both of the teams coming out to the winners bracket and coming to the losers bracket as well. Aiming up to the top, going to a game number 5. Both of them deserve it. But who will be the better team to execute in this game?
Kadukacha gonna walk on the top side. So far, even Stevens, I don't think they're gonna get the kill on the Evo. He will have to use his flicker just to get into safety. So far, nothing out of the ordinary.
Abyssal Arrow does not find out Soul as well. Good attempt by Long coming in. The Ace gets Wizard Boots as well, just for the additional goal for every support that does come through.
Also, he gets the third. He might go down. He needs to be careful, but he stands out long. But here comes Rin with the Shadow Blade Starter. He gets one, but he doesn't get the other flicker coming out from Silo. He plays so aggressive. But Long, he needs to be careful. He dies on the third. He manages to survive. That is insane. But Potato is there. Everyone is bleeding so low on the side of Saiyan Reborn. But they only lose one.
A sacrificial Diggy is the case out here as Evil continues to cut the wave back up top. And you're going to see another one's going to fall on there. Lacid.
And
being a little bit too greedy.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, everyone trading kills blow for blow. But I think Saiyan Reborn might lose out this turtle. Nah, they will not get it because they're going to play a little bit safe here on the side of Evos Singapore.
All right, 2 for 2. Goal lead in a little bit of favor of Saiyan Reborn just because of it. Evil X now finding a little bit of difficulty. Does get spotted out, but does not have the follow-up damage. Martis is still very early on.
But that's the strength of the Grok, right? You can just walk out, walk in. It's going to be all fine. But now Ace, one more time, doesn't land unbreakable, so he's just going to walk away, all safe and sound.
All right, bottom side of the lane there, we're going to see that Selena still doing her very best with that Gushing. That is a high pressure kill lane. As it looks like they're about to start diving once again. 4 of them are grouped up.
Okay, things have slowed down on everyone. Goal lead only 200. You can see the reverse time on the side of CeeLo. Will poke him back, but Dark Knight Falls comes in. Do they catch anyone on the side of Last? No is the answer. They're just going to back out from here. So far, rarely even Stevens.
All right, Lassid trying to do his very best, creating pressure across the map. The vision denial is very key. Nobody has taken Turtle as well. 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. The buff will get secured. Spinner will go down and Rin will be able to get it. We haven't seen the Gushen gameplay in a very long while. And now, will the Gushen be able to carry them to victory?
Well, let's see. Rin so far been playing pretty well, but Long on his Selena. I think this is his first pick on Selena. Don't quote me on that, but I don't recall seeing him playing it. But they get the rear crap, but Long definitely gonna go down here. Can he get Kolya? He does get the guarantee as well as the flicker to stay alive. The
Slippery.
Basilo might not be as lucky. He does pop the time journey to get the invulnerability. Rin uses the Shadow Blade Solid just to slow off everybody, and they can walk away.
Lazit still farming up to the top there. Kazukacha played by Ace comes up there. He will have to hightail it out of there.
Sudo, what do you think about late game? Who has the better late game coming?
The late game will go over to Evos SG, but I'm really talking about the late game here, not just halfway through. Look at their positioning. Really clutch flicker.
That was so good. The Incarnate is the ultimate flicking away. Dark Nightfall comes in. Oh no, they didn't get the knockback on the side of Lasted, so he manages to use the Shadow Rush to just walk away by Kolya.
Not going to be quite there, just as Darkness does, and he will be able to escape out here. As I'm talking about, obviously the Moskov does have the better late game, but it's a super late game. In the sort of early stages of the late game or the end stages of the mid game, it will go over just because the Diggy is over there, and you also have the Selena and Hellcat.
Yeah.
The silence and the stun is going to be key.
It's not like 20 minutes into the game, right? You're talking about very late game.
Yes, very
so,
late game.
are you ready for a 20 minutes game?
I'm ready for a 35-minute game.
Okay, let's see. Let's hope that it doesn't go there, because I think my voice will be gone by now. But Long,
Yeah, the
stun, so goes down.
He gets his soul ripped away from him, and that's what we talked about here. Lassie was able to get away from this, no problem whatsoever. And this is what we're talking about, right? You know, that mid-stage game, especially when Serena has a lot more
Another
burst.
one. Ace will land
And
it.
the silence.
And the silence as well. No chance to use the ultimate. 2 kills on the side of it. Now, this is the Saiyan Reborn that we've
Another
been seeing.
silence.
Another silence by Kagura using the ultimate seal, forced to use the time journey just to scare it out. But Plan B, you need to be careful.
Back away. They don't need to
Back
be
away.
over-aggressive like this. Go get the structures. That's what you've been known for. And
Yep.
that's what you've been doing. Lassie should go back here already. Doesn't require the damage to be there. And with that, the first turret will go over to Saiyan Reborn.
But
Evos SG struggling.
You can hear those claps slowly. The crowd is feeling the energy again. They're starting to believe they do have a slightness of the goal leads. Wow, it's slight as 2,000. Pretty big margin, actually.
At 6 minutes in, it's one of the larger ones, especially the third and fourth game. Evos Esport here is doing what they do best, which is looking for skirmishes. They are controlling the waves, and they are trying to stabilize the game as best as possible.
Okay, things have sort of slowed down a little bit. They're not going to do much. They just want to clear out the waves. They're going to give Evos Singapore a chance to farm. Remember, so on that Moskov, they want to make sure that he doesn't get enough farm. They want to keep on pressuring the Moskov so that Marksman cannot come online.
He only has Scarlet Phantom at this point, nowhere close to it. Just a little bit of attack speed, not really damage, but that's A-okay for this point. Selena doesn't really have Calamity Reaper at this point, so she is pretty strong. Let's see the next setup.
Well, so far, you know, they do get a lot of items, and those are the item spikes they need to reach. Berserker's Fury as well on the Hellcat. He's going to do a lot of kills. Rin needs to be careful. This is the first time he's not on a hero that is not Lancelot in this grand finals. Let's see how he performs on this Gushin.
Also, Silo being the only member at the bottom.
Oh,
there.
Babby!
Love.
Coming in clutch. Ace, you need to be careful. But here comes Potato. The Decimate will get the kill. Evo now in a heap of trouble. He will
Back up
run
top.
away. But back up top, Hellcat. Now this is the Saiyan Reborn that we know. They are splitting the push. They are making sure they get the objectives. Hellcat trying to go one-on-one against Potato, but they cannot go for it. Looks like Katukacha on the side of Ace will be able to defend it just for now.
Very cautious up there because the Matis can rotate.
Direct force. He's trying to turn onto it.
The silence.
Can he get it? No, Lasted will have to walk away from this. He knows he cannot win this fight. He will survive.
Saiyan Reborn do manage to also steal away the jungle. Evos SG over here starting to fall behind because the goal is still being maintained at that 2,000 mark. On the bottom side, we're also being seeing that the tower is being chipped away.
But if they maintain the goal lead or the goal deficit at that means they're not losing even more, right? They are at least staying in even. That's the sort of things that you're looking for.
But that's also because Long died and there's a shutdown goal that came out of that.
That's true.
So
But you know, they will take every single objective they can. I can see slowly but surely. Oh no! So went down one more time. Kolya also in a heap of trouble. He will go down as well. Saiyan Reborn coming in strong in this game 5. They're going on Lord, Justin.
they are going on Lord. They have started it up. They do see it. They do have Gushen as well as Helga there. Now, Ace does know that's happening. They will need to back away from this. They cannot take it.
Last hit is very, very low. Gato Gacha. Right in the wings, but no, Selena is there so long. He's trying to do damage, but Gato Gacha is pretty tanky.
Back and mid, they are pushing.
They are pushing. They're trying to split the focus, doing what they did in Game 1 and Game 2. Trying to play the split push. They do get a turn.
Back up top, Helga now being damaged on the side. Rikagura does get taken down.
How long? You need to be careful, my friend. He does walk away. Meanwhile, Kolia using the Hurricane Dance, just trying to deter Silo
Rin is
from
at the
helping
bottom, getting the gold buff, as well as pushing the wave now.
Looks like Moscov's gonna go there. They will try and engage onto Evo, but he doesn't have the flicker. He will stay alive. Ace will use the Unbreakable just to taunt Silo out, but they want to trade a turret. Here, Gushen, he might go for the dive here. Meanwhile, though, they want to fight. Saiyan Reborn is like Garugacha with the out of the sky, but here comes dive trading. It's just not enough. They will not keep it alive. And oh, Bambi, the egg is on you. I don't think he will ever kill it off. They will kill the Grog instead. They will get the momentum back. But look at the mini map. Gushen is making his way back to the top lane.
Just providing enough of the coverage there. However, Dicky will be coming back up soon. Might he come back up in the wrong position? They could play this out. Selena finds one trap at the bottom.
He finds a trap. Ace might be in a heap of trouble. He gets it, but he does have the ages. And they do get Gushen though. That's the trade they're gonna go for. It's a 1-for-1 for now. I think that's okay for both sides. I think they're happy with this.
They are happy with this. Gushen did go down though, and that's a sad thing for Saiyan Reborn side. They're being a little bit bloodthirsty and chasing it out when they should be playing the map objectives. Here, Moskov has been happily farming 5,200.
Okay, endless battle. Like you said, happily farming. Scarlet Phantom, endless battle. Looks like Helka pick out Scarlet himself. Wow, look at that. The Moskov and the Helka has the same amount of gold. Actually, they have the same amount of items, so you can see the power level. This game is as close as it can be.
It definitely is. They are only still 2,000 ahead. And the longer it goes on at 2,000, Evos SG will start to be really happy with that. Last hit back on that backdooring duty. Doesn't have much up here, especially when you don't have the Malefic Raw.
Yep. I think they're doing it again. This is good. This is good. Finding your identity, being Saiyan Reborn that we know and love throughout the playoffs.
If they can keep up with it though, every once in a while you tend to see them go in and be a little bit bloodthirsty, looking to end that fight when they should be playing more objectives. Can they continue doing it? Or Evos Singapore, like this, picking them off.
They're doing but they're blowing
Bambi gets caught.
Bambi gets caught. It's gonna be a hero. They take Bambi. The time journey as well. Gotta go down as well. Will do absolutely nothing. The current will get ball. Ace will get pulled back into the fight. They get three. They get three. And they are going on Lord.
Perfect out there. But Moskov is there.
Oh, Moskov is here last hit. What can he do on this? Moskov, can he do the stun? The stun land! The stun land! And they take down the Moskov. They want to get this slot. Should be no problems. But they will take this slot. Potato gets petrified up. He does have the Mortal Coil. Should be able to
get away from this. They should not be chasing this down. They can go up to the top. They can get the minions back into the bottom side again. That's there. They do get multiple kills. 5,000 gold lead now further ahead.
Okay.
And with the truncheon on Gushen means that he's going to be that much safer.
Can you be the carry that your team needs, Moskov? Can you do it? So you have been there throughout the whole regular season. You have been doing it. The thing standing in your way, a resurged Saiyan Reborn, finding back their identity, finding that final punch.
All right, 13-8. Lord charging up to the top side.
Okay, they do the
Siren does get down. With the truncheon as well on Selena.
Oh, arrow. That was close.
They need to wait a couple of seconds before the arrow does come back up again. Time bomb does get used. Rin is cut down here. Lassie trying to play across the map.
Potato. He gets focused on while charging steady. They need to be careful. But Ace is there. Sword Spike does that. Ace is really tanky. He needs to be careful. Rin is very low. Did he get Rin? No, he managed to survive. No, the emblems, the burn was there. They did manage to get out Rin, and now Evos can chase. And there's the decimate. Potato. He wants some blood. He wants the kill, and he's going for it.
Lassie to back away as well. He's the one in trouble.
Flicker is there. He should be able to survive from this. So they stop the push. They do not lose any inhibitors.
They don't lose any of the base turrets. However, both of them already being heavily damaged. One at 50%, one all the way down to 10%.
No, I think now we reach a point where Long cannot actually assassinate anyone anymore. The tank. Possibly.
Not a tank.
Yeah,
no.
the tank.
Immortality on Ace as well is going to be that much more difficult.
They have the cleaner shields as well, and you can see they're building immortality on Arca as well. So they want to make sure the tank is really good. Oh no, Moskov! Whoa! Be careful there. You're playing with fire.
Now, Bulwark
Oh
on
no!
the silo.
He gets caught out with the charges, but can he stay alive? Can he blink it out? 1, 2 dashes. Here comes Konya. Here comes Gacha. There goes the flicker. He's trying to run. He's still surviving. The ultimate Hurricane Dust takes him down. That's a huge trick off for Evos Singapore.
All right, 35 seconds till he comes back alive. But can Evos find any more advantages across the map here?
Trying to go for it.
They're trying to go for it. Exactly what you
Look at
said.
your minimap though. Hellcat on the outside. He's lingering. He wants to kill off the Moskov maybe. But CeeLo finding a little bit of pressure. Dark Knight Fall comes in.
Coming in the back.
They get Kagura. They get the flag. They get the Kagura. Now Ace, he needs to be careful. He has to try and run away.
Moskov is coming in as reinforcement.
Yeah. Reinforcements. Can they do it now? Moskov actually has a lot of items in the back of him. He's to be careful. Silo. Oh, he missed the stun. But he's still going for it. The Shadow Rush is there. Kolia will use the 1,000-pounder starting him up, but they do not opt to go for the fight.
60 seconds on Lord. A slight breather as we're about to get back into the action. For almost 5,000 goal lead. Still maintaining it. They're happy with this. 15 minutes into the game. You talked about 20-minute game. Malefic Raw.
Malefic Raw and Thick Harass. Two things really picked up. You talked about it. And the Malefic Raw very important. They will be able to push so much faster. One Malefic Raw on the Hellcat. Now Hellcat is the one that is on top of the network over that Moskov because he's been caught out quite a bit there.
All right, Moskov 2, 5, and 1.
Selena, not really sure what they went for. They actually caught out Ace, so they're just going to back out.
Yeah, we're going to see Solnas get caught up, but they cannot go in for this. They just want to give enough pressure for Hellcat back up to the top. Nobody's at bottom there. Abyssal Arrow.
I have a strange feeling.
Abyssal Arrow does catch out one member there. They want to stop them from going back. As Hellcat here already at that level 50.
Bambi! He might be in trouble. Gotta catch out with the ultimate. They all on side Evos Singapore will be able to back off. Look, playing careful with fire. But yeah, I have a strange feeling here.
They have a strange feeling. Lord is now back up again. The pressure being applied. Rin gets immortality. That's very important.
He will have a second. Oh, Long. Using with the Trundle, there could be a big misstep. Without that, he could, maybe he can miss an outplay. The Selena with the arrow still trying to find a pickoff.
Let's hope the enemies did not see that.
But now Hellcat soloing the Lord. This could be the play that wins that MPL. This could be the play that loses that MPL. Bambi with his own win the Trundle.
Bambi's coming from the side.
Bambi's going to find Long. He might get caught out. Remember, no insurance. They get Long, but they're still on to Lord. Remember that. Dark Knight Fox, they get Lord. But who is going to win the fight?
Can they escape?
Can they kill? Here comes the time journey from CeeLo. They wanted this again. The flicker comes in. Gonna catch out with the Avatar Sky. They want to try and get at least the CeeLo kill. They should be able to kill Diggy, but I don't think that's worth it here.
That is enough for them. Law will now be channeling at the bottom side. Pushing it out. They don't have enough damage. Immediately we see Lassie going up to the top here. Can they create enough of a distraction factor? Law's at bottom. We also see Malefic Raw at top.
Wait, this could be the split push. They need to be careful. They get Bambi! Saiyan Reborn. Numbers advantage coming in. Lassie in the banks. They're going for the split push. They're going for it. I was saying, I had a weird feeling about this. And my feeling is coming true. They're going for the split push. They're going for the game. They're going for the crystal. They're going for the end. And guess what? Saiyan Reborn going to split push their way into MPL Season 2 glory.
The Inspire team wins it all the way throughout, defeating the Titans coming in from Singapore. What a world